So, first question I wanted to ask you: how has been your journalist's life, professional lives, been affected by the war? More specifically, what are the working conditions these days?
I mean, the war in Ukraine and Russia's invasion affected everyone, including our journalists. The main kind of the majority of the team stayed in Ukraine and stayed on the ground to report, but many people had to move their families. Some of them had their relatives in occupied territories, so it was very different for many people overall. But I think our main thing was that we remained in Ukraine and remained working and delivering our journalism on the ground, and keep doing so. So most of our team is based in Kyiv, and we have an office in a great historic neighborhood in Kyiv, and we try to, we can't do our job from anywhere else. But Kyiv, we have it in the name, the Kyiv Independent, so it's very important to be in Kyiv.
And do you have people reporting directly from the front line?
Yes, we have a few journalists who are our frontline reporters who travel to the front line. They are based in Kyiv, but they travel like for trips. We have, for example, one of our journalists right now being near Chasiv Yar in Donetsk Oblast, where there's a very active fighting going on, and we have a few of our great reporters who are doing frontline reporting pretty much almost every month.
And what are the biggest challenges that they are facing right now?
You mean frontline reporters?
All of them. All kinds of challenges that have been posed by the war.
Do you mean our team?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. I mean, they are very different for different people. I would say the big challenges is keep going. It's a lot of physical and emotional strain on people to report every day. We have, a lot of people who do news shifts and didn't have proper weekends in a long time. So the big challenge is to keep kind of build your life to do this important work, and but yet remember this is a marathon, not a sprint. It's been a big challenge for us in 2022 and 2023, and we've been working a lot to adapt, to make sure that people take vacations, make sure that we have a moment of rest, that we hire new people, and we've been trying to do it. Our team grew a lot. It was a team of 18 people at the beginning. Now we are close to 60 people. So we've been trying to kind of raise to the responsibility and the demand for our work. And I would say it's been like we've managed to do a lot, but it's a never-ending process, never-ending battle. So I would say that's where we are right now.
And I would also like to ask you, do you have people from the team who went to the front line not to report but to take part in the fighting?
Yes, we have one of our journalists who joined the army. He actually joined the territorial defense a bit before the beginning of the full-scale invasion, and from the February 24th, he is in the army. We support him as much as we can and try to, he's part of our team, so we try to help him with all the means we can.
Thank you. Those are pretty much my questions. Is there anything else you'd like to add now?
No, I mean, we just want to, say that it's really important that good quality on the ground journalism reaches people, not through all the filters, not through all the opinions of, biased people across all sorts of agendas. So that's our mission, and just encourage everyone to read the Kyiv Independent, even if you are not have like a direct personal connection to what's happening. It actually is. All of us are connected in some way to what's happening, whether you're in Romania or in a different country. So read the Kyiv Independent and support Ukraine.